Eevee is a Pokémon from Generation 1 that has gained some recent fanfare and has pretty much become the second mascot of the Pokémon franchise. Eevee is a normal type who can evolve into several forms and is popular just for this reason. With the recent reveal of Pokémon Sword and Shield, it's about time that we get another Eeveelution. But first of all, let's have a crash course on all the other Eeveelutions that have been released so far. Flareon is the Fire-type evolution. It requires a Firestone for evolution. Jolteon is the Electric-type evolution, and it requires a Thunderstone for evolution. Vaporeon is the Water-type evolution, and it requires a Water Stone for evolution. Espeon is the Psychic-type evolution, and it requires high friendship during the day for evolution. Umbreon is the Dark-type evolution, and it requires being trained with high friendship during the night. Leafeon is the Grass-type evolution, and it requires being leveled up around a Mossy Stone for evolution. Glaceon is the Ice-type evolution, and it requires being leveled up around an Icy Stone for evolution. My personal favorite evolution, Sylveon, is the Fairy-type evolution. It requires a Fairy-type move, and being leveled up with full affection, fullness, and enjoyment in Pokemonemy in Pokemon X and Y, and Pokemon Refresh in Sun and Moon. I have created several evolutions that will fill in the types that do not have an evolution introduced to it yet. My first evolution is Wyveon, which is heavily inspired by a fan-made evolution created after Sword and Shield were revealed. Wyveon are gentle, but known to be aggressive if aggravated. Level up requirements. You must level up Eevee to level 30 in a double battle with Noivern or Reshiram as its partner to evolve into Wyveon. Wyveon is most likely for Pokemon Sword and Shield because it is a Dragon type and it will counter-effect the Fairy type of Sylveon. This is artwork of Wyveon in flight. And Wyveon standing on its hind paws. Next is Eeveelutions, which once again is heavily inspired by a fan-made evolution. Eeveelutions started off as Eevees who dreamed about flying. They are popular among trainers that adore Eeveelutions for their flying abilities and charm. Level up requirements. When you have a Pokemon that knows HM Fly, when you fly to a location with that Pokemon with Eevee in your party, it will evolve into Eeveelution in the next battle. This is what Eeveelution would look like if it were on the ground. This evolution is a flying type. Luneon is a bug-type evolution. Luneon are considered the second prettiest evolution next to Sylveon in many trainers' opinion. No two are alike in color or pattern. Evolution requirements. If an opponent uses String Shot on Eevee past level 28, Eevee will evolve into Luneon. Nideon is a Steel-type evolution, which is most likely for Pokemon Sword and Shield due to the fact that Steel would counteract with the Fairy type of Sylveon. Nideon are encased in armor, and their front limbs become steel swords past the elbow, which they often use to play duel with each other. If you trade with someone a level 35 Eevee and a Bisharp, the traded Eevee will evolve into Nideon. This is Nideon on its hind paws, with its face guard down, and ready for combat. Skeleon is a Ghost-type evolution. Once every evolution passes away, they live on in the form of Skeleon. Evolution requirements. Allow Eevee to faint in battle at level 32 or above to make it evolve into Skeleon. Eeveelution is a normal-type evolution. Eeveelution is Eevee's basic evolution if not acted on by a stone or other force. Evolution requirements. When Eevee reaches level 45 without any other condition of evolution, it evolves into Eeveelution instead of any of its other 17 forms. Toxeon is a poison-type evolution. Toxeon's fangs, claws, and stingers may inject poison if it chooses to, but generally Toxeon attacks on provoking humans are dry and poison-free. Evolution requirements. Level up Eevee to level 24 with a Seviper, Ekans, Arbok, Skorupi, or Drapion in your party. Brawleon is a fighting-type evolution. Brawleon is wrapped in bandages from various battles. Eevee who are stubborn have a good chance of evolving into Brawleon. Evolution requirements. If Eevee is put into battle at a higher level than your current number of gym badges will allow, and it won't listen to you, it will evolve into Brawleon. Bolteon is a rock-type evolution. Bolteon may seem made of rock, but under all the rock, it is actually organic, except for the ears. Evolution requirements for a covered Bolteon is if Rock Tomb is used on an Eevee between levels 20 to 28, it will evolve into a covered Bolteon. If the move Rock Tomb is used on an Eevee between levels 16 and 19, Eevee evolves into an uncovered Bolteon. Quakeon is a ground-type evolution. Quakeon can rub the large muscles on its back together to create small earthquakes. Evolution requirements. If Magnitude is used on an Eevee between levels 20 and 25, Eevee will evolve into Quakeon. I hope you enjoyed my look at the possible future evolutions that may be coming to Pokemon games in the future. Hope you enjoyed this video. Shinobi Trico 8, signing out.